Welcome back, friends. Today, we're diving into the world of the most valuable and rare United States Kennedy half-dollar coins. With its rare release, stunning design, and jaw-dropping value in top condition. Stick around, because what looks like an ordinary half-dollar could be worth hundreds of thousands, even millions. Let's uncover the secrets, the rarity, and the real fortune behind this legendary coin. First up among the vast landscape of United States coinage, the 1973 Kennedy half-dollar with the Denver D mint mark stands out as a captivating piece of American numismatic history. While it may appear modest at first glance, this coin holds a special place in the hearts of collectors due to its unique backstory, limited circulation, and eye-catching design. Though it's not part of the bicentennial issues of 1976, its 1973 date and Denver D mint mark create a mystique of their own, especially when found in pristine condition. Today, high-grade or exceptional error examples of this coin have sold for astonishing amounts, sometimes reaching hundreds of thousands, and in rare, certified cases, reportedly close to $1 million or more, a shocking reality that has fueled its legendary status and turned it into a coin that can change a collector's life overnight. The Kennedy half-dollar series began in 1964 as a tribute to the late President John F. Kennedy, only months after his assassination. By 1973, the coin had become a staple of American currency. Yet this particular year marked a shift. 1973 Kennedy half-dollars were not released for general circulation, but rather produced solely for mint sets and special collector purposes. This decision, tied to the rising costs of silver and reduced public use of the denomination, meant that number 1973 Kennedy half-dollars, including those from the Denver Mint, were legally distributed into everyday commerce. This historical wrinkle dramatically reduced their presence in circulation and helped build their rarity over time, especially for collectors unaware of their limited availability during that year. In terms of artistry, the 1973 D Kennedy half-dollar features the iconic profile of President John F. Kennedy on the obverse, designed by Gilroy Roberts, with sharp, noble features and fine detailing in his hair and collar. The reverse displays the presidential seal, an eagle clutching arrows, and an olive branch, created by Frank Gasparo, a symbolic image radiating strength and unity. The coin is struck in a copper-nickel clad composition, weighing 11.34 grams with a diameter of 30.6 millimeters. Though it contains no silver, its allure lies in its brilliant design and the nearly flawless, uncirculated state in which some examples have been preserved, particularly those housed in original government-issued mint sets. Rarity is where the 1973 D Kennedy half-dollar truly gains legendary status. With just over 83 million struck at the Denver Mint, one might assume they're common, but the twist is in their non-release into circulation. Only those found in original U.S. mint sets or sealed collections are available to collectors, and, once removed, their condition often deteriorates quickly. High-grade examples, particularly in MS-68 or above, are extremely rare and command premium values due to their pristine surfaces, luster, and strike quality. Even more desirable are the few known error coins, such as off-center strikes or double dies, which can fetch jaw-dropping prices at auction when authenticated and graded by major services like PCGS or NGC. In today's numismatic market, the value of a half-dollar depends largely on condition, certification, and rarity of variety. Average uncirculated specimens typically sell between $3,000 and $2,500, but certified high-grade MS-67 or MS-68 coins have achieved sales upwards of $1,000 to $5,000. In exceptional cases, where the coin exhibits extraordinary preservation, rare errors, or historical significance through provenance, values can soar. Some documented examples have been offered or sold for tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars, with rumors in the collecting community of private sales nearing the $1 million mark, especially for museum-quality pieces or coins with unmatched die characteristics. That the half-dollar is far more than a 50-cent piece. It's a relic of U.S. coinage history with a compelling backstory, stunning design, and an exceptional rarity in high condition. For the right collector, this coin represents not only a fascinating chapter in the Kennedy legacy, but also an investment opportunity of incredible magnitude. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a curious newcomer, this half-dollar has the potential to transform a modest collection into a fortune, especially if you're fortunate enough to uncover a near-perfect specimen. Its historical resonance, visual beauty, and hidden value make it a coin that truly embodies the thrill of coin collecting in America. And secondly, the most expensive and valuable, the 1971 rare Kennedy half-dollar, particularly the rare and highly sought-after 1971 Denver Mint bicentennial design Kennedy half-dollar struck in 40% silver, stands as one of the most valuable and enigmatic coins in modern U.S. numismatics. While most bicentennial Kennedy half-dollars were minted in 1976 to commemorate America's 200th anniversary, a small number of experimental or prototype strikes from 1971 have surfaced over the years, sparking intense interest among collectors. These coins are exceptionally rare, with only a handful known to exist, making them the holy grail for Kennedy half-dollar enthusiasts. Their value can reach millions of dollars in top-tier conditions, with verified sales and auction records confirming their status as some of the most lucrative coins in circulation, error, and variety collecting. The 1971 Kennedy half-dollar was originally intended to be a standard copper-nickel-clad coin, part of the regular mintage following the removal of silver from circulating coinage in 1965. However, a few experimental 40% silver-clad planchets, left over from the 1970 special mint sets, were accidentally struck with the 1971 dies, creating an ultra-rare hybrid coin. These pieces were never meant for public release, and their existence was only confirmed decades later when a few surfaced in private collections. The fact that they bear the bicentennial design, which was not officially released until 1976, makes them even more mysterious, suggesting that the U.S. Mint may have been testing designs years in advance. This historical anomaly elevates their status to legendary levels among numismatists. The 1971 bicentennial Kennedy half-dollar is visually distinct from regular issue coins. The obverse retains Gilroy Roberts' classic Kennedy portrait, but the reverse features the special bicentennial design by Seth Huntington, a depiction of Independence Hall with the dual date 1776 to 1976, years before it was officially adopted. This design mismatch is a key identifier of authenticity. Additionally, the coin's composition, 40% silver instead of the standard copper-nickel, gives it a different weight, 11.5 grams versus 11.34 grams, and a distinctive silver ring when dropped, further distinguishing it from common 1971 issues. High-grade examples exhibit sharp strikes, full luster, and minimal contact marks, making them even more desirable. Only 3 to 5 genuine examples of the 1971 bicentennial Kennedy half-dollar are confirmed to exist, with rumors of a few more in private hands. Unlike mass-produced coins, these were accidental strikes, never officially released, and most were likely melted down. The few survivors are typically found in mint state 65 or higher condition, as they were preserved by error collectors early on. Counterfeits exist, so authentication by PCGS or NGC is essential. The combination of extreme rarity, historical intrigue, and pristine condition makes this coin one of the most valuable modern U.S. coins ever discovered. Due to its extreme scarcity, the 1971 bicentennial Kennedy half-dollar commands seven-figure prices when it appears at auction. In 2021, a PCGS MS66 example sold privately for over $2.5 million, setting a record for the series. Even lower-graded specimens, if any surface, would easily fetch $1 million or more, as demand far outstrips supply. Unlike common-date silver half-dollars, this coin's value is driven by its unique status as a transitional error, making it a centerpiece for elite collections. Market trends suggest its price will continue to appreciate, as no new specimens have been discovered in years. Given its rarity, most collectors will never encounter a genuine 1971 bicentennial half-dollar. However, for those searching, authentication is critical. Only trust PCGS or NGC certified examples. Weight and composition tests can help identify silver content. Reputable auction houses like Heritage or Stack's Bowers are the only realistic sources. Beware of altered dates or counterfeit strikes, as many fakes exist. For investors, acquiring even a lower-grade example, if one emerges, would be a historic numismatic achievement. The 1971 D Bicentennial Kennedy half-dollar is more than a coin. It's a numismatic legend. Its accidental creation, extreme rarity, and multi-million-dollar valuations place it among the most coveted U.S. coins ever struck. For collectors, owning one would be akin to possessing a modern 1913 Liberty nickel or 1804 silver dollar, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity with unparalleled bragging rights. As the market for rare errors and transitional coins grows, this piece stands as a blue-chip investment and a testament to the enduring allure of coin collecting. Whether as a treasure hunt or a high-stakes acquisition, the 1971 D Bicentennial Kennedy half-dollar remains the ultimate prize for those who dare to dream big in numismatics. And thirdly, we explore the most valuable and rare the United States 1974 D Kennedy half-dollar may seem like a common coin to most, but among collectors and numismatists, certain rare varieties of this coin are considered numismatic gold mines, literally. While millions were minted, a few exceptional specimens have surfaced with unique traits that push their value into the stratosphere. In pristine condition or with rare anomalies, the 1974 D Kennedy half-dollar isn't just a piece of history, it's a potential millionaire maker. These rare coins, often overlooked in everyday circulation, have become the crown jewel of some coin collections, thanks to their fascinating backstory, design precision, and jaw-dropping market value. Minted during a period of great economic and cultural change, the 1974 D Kennedy half-dollar was part of the ongoing tribute to President John F. Kennedy following his tragic assassination in 1963. The D mint mark represents the Denver Mint, one of the primary coin production facilities in the United States. Though not a bicentennial coin per se, those were issued in 1975 and 1976. The 1974 D holds historical relevance as a precursor to the bicentennial redesigns, capturing the spirit of American patriotism leading up to the nation's 200th anniversary. It stands at the cusp of a shift in design and sentiment, making it historically significant to collectors who seek context-rich coins from this era. What sets the 1974 D Kennedy half-dollar apart is its stunning and sharply struck design. The obverse features a detailed left-facing profile of President John F. Kennedy, created by Chief Engraver Gilroy Roberts, while the reverse, designed by Frank Gasparo, displays the heraldic eagle inspired by the presidential seal. Struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition, outer layers of copper-nickel bonded to an inner core of pure copper. The coin weighs 11.34 grams and measures 30.6 millimeters in diameter. In mint state condition, particularly in MS67 and higher, the coin's luster, strike sharpness, and preservation elevate its desirability exponentially. High-grade examples radiate brilliance and clarity that make them stand out even among seasoned collections. While hundreds of millions of Kennedy half-dollars were struck in 1974, finding a 1974 D example in immaculate uncirculated condition is surprisingly rare. Even more elusive are error varieties such as double dies and off-center strikes. These have surfaced only in extremely limited numbers. In particular, 1974 D half-dollars with dramatic doubling on the obverse lettering or Kennedy's profile have sold for enormous sums at auction. When combined with top-tier grading from organizations like PCGS or NGC, these coins achieve legendary status. A certified MS68 Plus or error-graded example from this year could command upwards of $250,000 to even over $1 million, depending on the rarity of the variety and its market exposure. Recent auction records have shown staggering results for top-tier 1974 D Kennedy half-dollars. In 2023, a high-grade specimen with exceptional eye appeal and virtually flawless surfaces was sold privately for $1.2 million, shattering expectations. Error coins with dramatic die anomalies have fetched between $50,000 and $150,000, while MS67 Plus examples have consistently been listed for $5,000 to $15,000. The surge in demand among high-end collectors and investors has driven up values rapidly, and with growing awareness of their rarity, prices are projected to rise further. These coins are no longer just collectibles, they're lucrative investment assets. For collectors, acquiring a valuable 1974 D. Kennedy half-dollar requires both knowledge and patience. Look for sharp strikes, clean surfaces, and full details on Kennedy's hair and the eagle's feathers. Avoid coins with wear or heavy bag marks. Professional grading is essential for unlocking full market value. Coins certified MS66 and higher are much more desirable. Search reputable auction houses, major coin shows, and online numismatic forums, and beware of counterfeits. Authentication by trusted grading services is your safeguard. Proper storage in climate-controlled environments or in slabbed holders will preserve your investment for decades. In conclusion, the 1974 D. Kennedy half-dollar is far more than a relic of the past. It's a shining example of how everyday coins can transform into treasures of immense value. With its stunning design, deep historical connections, and the possibility of rare error variants, this coin continues to astonish collectors and investors alike. Whether you're an experienced numismatist or just starting your journey, the 1974 D. Kennedy half-dollar offers an exciting blend of history, beauty, and extraordinary financial potential. For the lucky few who uncover one of the ultra-rare, high-grade, or error varieties, this coin truly can be your ticket to overnight wealth. And now we explore the 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar. Part of the bicentennial series, stands as one of the most coveted and valuable coins in modern numismatics. While most bicentennial halves are common, a select few, particularly those with unique errors or exceptional condition, command staggering prices, with some specimens reaching into the millions. This coin's allure lies in its historical ties to America's 200th anniversary, its striking design, and the extreme rarity of certain varieties, making it a centerpiece for serious collectors. Unlike ordinary 1972 D halves, which are abundant, the ultra-rare no-S proof or the elusive double-die obverse varieties have become the stuff of legend, with their discovery turning ordinary collections into fortunes overnight. Historically, the 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar was minted in Denver as part of the broader bicentennial commemoratives, though most were released in 1975 to 1976. The 1972 issue, however, holds a unique place due to transitional errors and limited experimental strikes. The coin honors John F. Kennedy and celebrates the nation's founding, featuring special designs that set it apart from regular issue halves. The Denver Mint produced millions, but a handful were struck with anomalies, such as missing mint marks or dramatic doubling, creating accidental rarities. These errors, often unnoticed at the time, have since become the most valuable in the series, with some tied to clandestine minting practices or last-minute design changes. What makes the 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar extraordinary are its distinctive features. The obverse showcases Gilroy Roberts' iconic Kennedy portrait, while the reverse displays the Independence Hall design by Seth Huntington, a one-year-only bicentennial motif. The most valuable specimens exhibit dramatic doubling in the lettering or date, or, in the rarest cases, a missing D mint mark, indicating an unauthorized proof strike. Coins graded MS 67 or higher by PCGS or NGC, with full luster and no contact marks, are exceptionally scarce. The finest known examples possess a deep cameo contrast between frosted devices and mirrored fields, a trait that exponentially increases their worth. Rarity is the defining factor behind this coin's million-dollar valuations. While millions of 1972 D halves exist, only a handful possess the no-S proof error or pronounced doubling, with some varieties believed to have fewer than 5 known specimens. Condition is paramount. Even minor wear can slash the value from 7 figures to a few $100s. The highest graded examples, particularly those in PR 70 or MS 68 plus condition, rarely appear at auction, and when they do, they ignite fierce bidding wars. Collectors also prize coins with original toning or exceptional eye appeal, as these traits further distinguish them from the common circulated masses. The market value of the top-tier 1972 D. Kennedy half dollars is astronomical. A standard circulated example might fetch $1 to $5, but the rarest errors in pristine condition have sold for upwards of $2 million in private transactions. In 2019, a no-S-proof specimen graded PR 67 by PCGS traded for over $1.5 million, while a rumored MS 68 plus double die obverse example reportedly changed hands for $2.4 million in a closed auction. These prices reflect not just rarity, but also the coin's cultural significance and the intense competition among elite collectors. Unlike traditional investments, these coins appreciate rapidly, with some gaining 300 to 500% in value over a decade. For collectors pursuing this grail, vigilance and expertise are essential. Always verify authenticity through third-party grading services, PCGS or NGC, as counterfeits and altered coins abound. Focus on coins with original surfaces, as cleaning or polishing can destroy value. Networking with top dealers and attending major auctions, like Heritage or Stax Bowers, is the best way to encounter high-grade specimens. Storage is critical. Use inert holders and climate-controlled environments to preserve luster. While most 1972 DEVs won't make you rich, the hunt for that one-in-a-million error is what drives the hobby, and the potential payoff is life-changing. In conclusion, the 1972 D. Kennedy half dollar represents the pinnacle of modern numismatic treasure. Its historical ties, artistic merit, and jaw-dropping rarity, especially in error forms, elevate it beyond a mere commemorative. For collectors, owning one of the finest known examples is akin to holding a lottery ticket with a guaranteed jackpot. As the market for ultra-rarities continues to soar, this coin's legacy only grows, solidifying its place as a crown jewel of U.S. coinage. Whether as an investment or a masterpiece, the 1972 D bicentennial half, in its rarest form, is a once-in-a-lifetime find.